Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Coop here with the morning announcements for Monday, April 13th, 2020. I'm starting the morning announcements today with a logo that was created by someone at Madison High School. So you may see that around the town or within social media. And it represents the strength of the Madison people together in what is challenging, what are challenging times right now. And so I think it's just a great logo. I thought I would start the presentation or the morning announcements with that. So as I said, today it is Monday, April 13th, 2020. Everyone say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today from our weather desk on Monday, April 13th, and our weatherman Frank Nunn, we have the weather report.
Your high temperature today is 65, showers, a chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then likely in the afternoon, locally heavy rainfall, possibly breezy with highs in upper 60s, south winds 15 to 25, gusts up to 50 miles per hour, increasing to 60 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain near 100%. Your low temperature today is 45, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers in the evening, and partly cloudy after midnight, breezy, cooler with lows in the lower 40s. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusts up to 40 miles per hour in the evening. Chance of rain 50%. So I would stay in tomorrow and just do something fun inside. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Frank Nunn. And everyone make sure to wear your raincoats and your boots if you decide to go outside. We have two birthdays today. We want to say happy birthday to Elise Dwyer and Tristan Fleming. So we wish you both the happiest of birthdays today. The counseling corner from Mr. Levine. When someone is talking to you, it's always important to make sure you're looking into their eyes. Having eye contact with people who are talking to you shows that you care and that you're interested in what they have to say. It's not easy, but having and maintaining eye contact with others is very important. Thank you for the great tip, Mr. Levine. The riddle of the day, what kind of nut has no shell? That would be a donut. Good one, Mr. Levine. Make sure you share that with someone in your home today. Student highlight, congratulations to 5th grade student Isabella Chen for winning the 5th grade virtual spelling bee competition, which was held last Wednesday. Isabella won in the 14th round. The winning word was sandwich. Congratulations, Isabella. Story highlight for the day from Mr. Paradiso. For this week, he wanted to continue with the trailers since the virtual book fair ends this week. Book fair information can be found in your library Google Classroom. There are two books that he's highlighting today, Hope and Pig the Pug. So let's see the highlight for Hope.
Hi, I'm Hope. A few things you should know about me. 1, I love my rescue dogs, Cosmo and Rocket. 2, Galaxy Girl comics are my absolute favorite. 3, science is kind of my superpower. One last thing, I believe in making a difference. Whether I'm helping save my local animal shelter or making my school science club more welcoming for everyone. But 6th grade is not going as planned. I want to help change the world, but I need to survive middle school first. Every dream starts with hope.
That book looks fantastic. I love the word hope, and she looks like a lot of fun. And now we're going to watch a little bit about Pig the Pug.
I'm Pig the Pug, the most loving, obedient, well-behaved, polite, humble, fair, giving, And of course, best dog you could ever meet. Don't believe me? Just ask my friend, Trevor. Or then again, don't.
Now he looks funny. He looks really funny. So make sure you check both books out and consider getting them at the virtual book fair. The word of the day from Mrs. Gusowitz is warning, which is a noun. What does it mean? A message that alerts you to danger. How do you use it? The trail was littered with so many rocks, there was a sign that warned us to be careful when walking. This day in history, James C. Penney opened his first store, and that is a J.C. Penney store. In 1984, Pete Rose gets his 4,000th hit. In 1986, Jack Nicklaus wins his sixth Masters tournament. And in 1997, Tiger Woods becomes the youngest golfer to win golf's Masters tournament. Learning new things. A third grade student learned how to make a protective mask so she and her mom could sit 20 feet away from her grandparents and talk, and they also gave them air kisses. A student learned how to make grilled cheese and make her own lunch each day. A student learned to sneeze with their eyes open. A student learned penguins have knees. A student learned how to knit and loves riding her bike. A student learned that spiders have 8 eyes but can't see very well. Some can't even see at all. A student learned how to take apart a phone. A student learned how to ride a bike. 2 fifth graders learned a trick called seesaw. And from a 4th grader, honey never goes bad. Also, you can drink any year-old milk and not get sick, but it might not taste good. Nicholas learned that you can bake a cake without butter, without eggs, without milk, and without electricity. So if you've learned any new things, email me at coopk@madisonnjps.org to share what you've learned. Mrs. Moran's health tip of the day: when you read nutrition labels, try to select foods that are high in fiber, vitamins and minerals, and low in sugar, sodium, fat, and cholesterol. Something new in the morning announcements today, we're going to have a state of the day. And the first state that we're going to begin with is New Jersey. New Jersey is the state where we live. Some facts about New Jersey. New Jersey has the most diners in the world and is often referred to as the diner capital of the world. The Passaic River in Paterson was the site of the first submarine ride in 1878 by its inventor, John P. Holland. Saltwater taffy's origins can be traced back to Atlantic City in 1883. The phonograph, light bulb, and motion picture projector were all invented in Thomas Edison's Menlo Park laboratory. The longest boardwalk in the world is located in Atlantic City, and the first professional baseball game was played in Hoboken in 1846. So now we're going to take a look at a map, and I'm going to show you where New Jersey is on the map right here. New Jersey the states that border New Jersey are New York, which is here, Pennsylvania, which is here, and then Delaware. So there are 3 states that border our state of New Jersey. We live in what's considered the Northeast, which is this part of the United States, the entire country. Can you answer final trivia questions from Mouse and the Motorcycle? Our final trivia comes from Chapter 13, a subject for a composition. Number 1, Ralph asked his mother if he can do this one big thing now. What is it? Number 2, who brought Keith's ambulance back? Number 3, what reason does Keith give Ralph to explain why he's letting him ride the motorcycle again? Number 4, what does Keith invite Ralph to do? Number 5, where do they decide to hide the motorcycle on the first floor? And the bonus final question, when Keith returns back to Ohio, what does he think will be fun to think about and what will make him smile? Mrs. Sims really hopes you enjoyed reading the book. And there are more books about Ralph called Runaway Ralph and Ralph S. Mouse if you're interested in reading other books about Ralph. Fun facts. Another Earth Day fun fact is a simple way to protect our planet is by recycling. Superman didn't always fly. The first computer was invented in the 1940s. Space smells like seared steak. The longest wedding veil was the same length as 63.5 football fields. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, and bees sometimes sting other bees. A big shout out to our media specialist, Mr. Paradiso. We appreciate you, Mr. Paradiso, and thank you so much for our book highlights every morning on the morning announcements. We also are thinking back to our book tasting event, which was super fun. And he also planned stations for first grade. And that was just so much fun as well. And we appreciate you for making sure that we have a lot of books in our library, a lot of new books in our library to choose from. And we miss you, Mr. Paradiso. So I'm going to play just a kind of a fun song about the library.
Oh, hi. Welcome to Sesame Street. You know where I'm going? Well, I'll give you a hint. I borrowed these books from the place I'm going, and when I get there, I'm going to return these books and borrow some more. There's a special place I know when I've got a special need. It's a place I always go when I want a book to read. Going to the library, 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 gonna read.
I can use my imagination every page I turn. Pick up useful information, good times while I learn. Going to the library.
So unfortunately, we can't go to the library currently. However, I'm hoping that you are reading a lot of books that you may have at home. And there are also a lot of online resources that you can read and look at books as well. If you ever need a book to read or you want to know of a new online resource, you can always ask your teacher, or you could always ask Mr. Paradiso. So make sure that you're doing a lot of reading, and I know that Mrs. Sims would be really proud of you too if she knew that you were reading a lot. So our last slide of the day, it says a tiny step of courage is always a good place to start. So sometimes in life, and this happens to me too, I might be a little bit nervous about starting a new thing, or I might have some doubts about myself, about trying something new. But sometimes it takes just a tiny little step of courage to try something new. And once you take that first step, then you take another, and before you know it, you're trying something new. That might be to ride a bike, or that might be to, for adults, it might be to start a new job, or it may be to learn a new hobby, or it may be even to make a new friend. So always remember that you don't have to take that big step at first. You can take little steps of courage. And that's always a good place to start whenever you're ever going to try something new, or something might make you a little bit scared to try. So I hope you have a great Monday, a great day. I will see you again or talk to you again tomorrow at the morning announcements. I want you to make sure that you work hard on your assignments today, that you respect yourself, that you respect others, that you respect your parents, and make sure that you also take some time out today for some play. Take care.